What is going on, guys? Today is a little bit of a different video, but as you know, today, or maybe you don't know, today is National Record Store Day. I'm going to try to get out to a few because there's a record that I'm looking for, but I don't know if I'm going to find it. We're going to see. Maybe I'll include some of that footage in this. I don't know. I'm recording this a day before, just so the video is ready to go out. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys my record collection and go through that and show you some of my favorites and what I know about them. But yeah, I just want to share this with you guys. I don't know if you like this kind of video, you let me know. I can always talk more about record players and all that fun stuff. You just gotta let me know. So other than that, let's get right into it. Alright, so here we have just my basic records. These are all in alphabetical order right now. These ones, however, are not in alphabetical order because I've run out of room. As you can see, it's piled to the brim and I need to find more room to put all this stuff. And this is my nice little table I got on it. It's got bottle caps in it. It's actually pretty cool. And there's the record player. It's the Audio-Technica. I forget which one it is. I don't know if that helps. But it's the one that's got Bluetooth. I went up and I got the Bluetooth one just because I have Bluetooth speakers and such. So I guess to start, we'll start with some of my favorites. Like I have the Aerosmith Greatest Hits, which is an older one. I have a reprint of the Beatles. A reprint of the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band Club. I said that all backwards, but yeah. And then I got an old Beatles record right here. This one's actually was my grandpa's. It's a pretty cool record, I think. A lot of songs got me listening to the Beatles. Actually, is what that got me into. And then this is actually one of my favorites. This is my favorite album, kind of all time. Obviously a reprint one, but it's a Blink-182 album called Dude Ranch. Got lots of good stuff in here. But my favorite part is the record that's actually inside, which I gotta set you guys down to show you that. So as you can see, this record is green, and green is my favorite color. But I didn't even realize I bought like a special edition one when I bought this one. It was just a normal price, but it ended up coming out, and I took it out to play it for the first time, and it was this green color, and I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. Pick it up really quick so you can see it, but transparent green, Blink-182. This is one of my faves. I love listening to this one all the time. The next one I have, it's a really beat up Boston record. I love Boston. Was one of the first like classic rock bands that I listened to. My parents got me into them because my parents always listened to them. And I got this record for like $3 offline. They're like, the cover's destroyed, but the record's in immaculate shape, and it was. I played it first time I played it. Not a single skip. Not like there wasn't a bump in the record. It was amazing. Another good one that I have is the Creedence Clearwater Revival, and that's the 20 greatest hits. This one's that has about every good song that they've written on there. It's a two disc or two vinyl record one for that. I saw this one at a garage sale. I got it for $1. I couldn't pass it up just because of the iconic cover art, as you can see, and obviously the 8-minute song that comes with it. We got ourselves a reprint of the greatest hits, Eagles. I love myself some Eagles. It's got a lot of good songs on it. Still working on trying to find the Hotel California one. That one's missing from my collection currently. And then we're going to get in a little bit of the country stuff that I like Glenn Campbell with Wichita Lineman, and some folk with Gordon Lightfoot. I listened to a few songs of Gordon Lightfoot's, but listening to his records made me like him a lot more, and I got a couple from him. Then we're back to punk. I saw this at the store and I couldn't pass it up. The Green Day Dookie album. It's one of their classic albums, and it's got a lot of great songs on it. And then I have two movie soundtracks here. We have Guardians of the Galaxy, the original, the first movie, and right behind that one I have the second edition because they compile some great songs and play them all on that. And then behind that, I have all three. We're gonna set these out. All three of the Jimi Hendrix Experience records, at least his three big ones. This one, I believe, is an original one. That I found this one at a garage sale. It's pretty beat up, the cover is, but I couldn't. It was a great album. These two I bought off of Amazon new, so they're repressed and reprinted. So those are not really worth anything, but still cool to have because I love listening to all three of these. Now we're gonna get into one of my all-time favorite artists, which is John Denver. Now I have a few of his albums. Like I say, a few. I think I got one more in here too. Let me see if I can find it. All right, so as you can see, I have a lot of John Denver records. I got what, 6 here, and I got everything spanning. This is a reprint one. This is also a repressed and reprint one. This one's another really cool one. I'll pull this out for you really quick. This one is a golden record that comes. It was I forget why they made it a gold one, but I'll tell you, music on here is gold. That's my John Denver collection that I have currently. I have quite a few Neil Diamond in here. I don't even actually listen to Neil Diamond that much. Just kind of going through the stuff a little quickly. This one's actually what might interest some of you. Is the Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. Not a big Pink Floyd fan, but this is a pretty cool album to have an original of. And then some of my other faves are coming up right here. We have Queen, and I got two Play the Game albums, but I think this is definitely the cooler one, the News to the World. But again, both have good songs on them, and interesting art on this one. This one always was weird to me, seeing the art on it. And that kind of wraps up the ones that are separated. I found this one at a garage sale as well, Star Wars, just a soundtrack. I never actually listened to that one, but it was a very cool one to have. We got some Toto sticks. This one's cool. It's all scratched up, sadly, so it doesn't play as well as I wish it did. And then, of course, the Village People with YMC on it. Haven't listened to that one once. So now we're going to get into this stack over here of all the ones that I have that aren't sorted into this mess. So let's get into that. Alright, start things off. We have, obviously, the man himself, Elvis Presley. This has got, I forget how many records in it, but it's got a bunch of his good songs on it, and I found it at a garage sale for pretty cheap. So I thought it's, as you can see, it's like a booklet. Open it up for you guys, and it's got albums on albums in there. I think there's like 4 discs in that one. And we have some Foreigner. This is a classic one. Got this one for like, what, 25 cents? I think it says $1 up there, but I think we got it for cheaper. Got James Taylor with Fire and Rain and Country Road. We have, this is a Johnny Cash live at San Quentin. I don't have the actual cover for that one, but it's still cool to have the record. Another Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line. One I got down in Texas, if you guys watched that vlog, we talked about getting some records. I got the Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, which has some good songs on it. This is another one from Texas right here. It's a trucker disc. And then this one's actually one of my favorites. It has one favorite song of mine on it. It's Ramblin' Man, but this is, I recently started listening to that song, and I actually really enjoy the rest of this album. Great guitar playing and all that fun stuff. And I really like listening to that one. We got ourselves into some Willie Nelson here. I got a couple of his albums. This one's the one with the with Always on My Mind, his version of that. It's a great song, and I really kind of bought this album just because of, well, one, I kind of like Willie Nelson, and two, I like that song a lot. This is a redone one of the Journey albums. It's their greatest hits, so it's got all their good songs on it, and it's kind of cool. They put all their album arts that they had in it, as you can see. So that one's a cool one to listen to. Now, I guess I do have the live. I have 2 San Quentins here. It seems like I forgot I had this one. I just recently found that. I got the Golden Hits for Johnny Cash, and then a San Quentin, his live version of that. And this is one of the ones we're going to be looking for their first album, but Greta Van Fleet, great band. If you haven't heard of them or never listened to them, give them a try. I think you will thoroughly enjoy their music, and I know I do. And they're from my home state, which is actually really cool, so I love supporting them. But yeah, I'm going to be looking for, oop, I hit the camera. I'm going to be looking for their first album that they're releasing on Record Store Day. So, technically tomorrow, but when you're seeing this, it'll be today. So hopefully I'll let you guys know if I find that one. Alright everybody, so we got it right here. The Greta Van Fleet From the Fires album. This is what we were looking for today for Record Store Day. And here's the inside art that they have. The coals are burned out, as you can see. And it's got, obviously, all the lyrics like most things. And I had it, put it right into the record player here because I wanted to listen to it, obviously. So yeah, now I'm going to get to the rest of my collection, as you will see for the rest of this video. Other than that, happy hunting today. This one's a little interesting. Found this at my grandparents' place, but it's Walt Disney's Merriest Songs. I don't even really know what's on here. I just know it's got a lot of, it's an old Disney one, so I'm sure it's worth something somewhere, even though someone ruined the back of it. But yeah, I thought I would share that one with you guys. Alright, so we're gonna look at this man right here. He writes lots of great songs. Love listening to his music. I got 3 of his albums. His greatest love songs. Then I have his Photograph Memories, his greatest hits. If you don't know the story about this guy, I would recommend go looking up. Even maybe listen to some of his music. You might have heard of him before. I know when I first heard the song, I forget the name. I don't remember the name of the song, but I was in Stranger Things, and I was like, what is this song? I have to find this, and I ended up listening to about 3 of this guy's albums. But very, very good music. And alright, last but not least, we have the Beach Boys. Now, they're not my favorite band. I think all their songs kind of sound the same, but to each their own. I know everyone's taste in music is different, but this is really, I like listening to their music. It's very catchy, and it's good. But I have 3 albums from them. I haven't listened to this one. This one I've listened to before, Surfin' Safari. But the one that's behind this is the one that I was searching for and finally found. And I was super excited. It was down in Texas. Cost an arm and a leg to get it, but we got it. And that is the Pet Sounds. As you can see, the guy labeled it the original from 1966. Of course, it's a little ruined because it's got some markings on it, but this one's very cool to have. I'm keeping it in this nice plastic wrapping to keep it safe, especially because it's an original. But I was super pumped when I found this one. I almost couldn't contain myself. And just so in case you're worried, this is on the outside. It's not stuck to it. I'm not some animal. My gosh. So before I wrap up, I thought I'd share with you my singles collection, which honestly I don't even know what's all in here. I know there were some doubles, but we had some Elvis Presley. There's Beach Boys right on the top, Surfin' USA. I think I kind of separated the better ones from the worst ones. I put the ones that I actually knew on here. And these are kind of hard to handle because they're just a mess. But I got stuff like this is a Pink Floyd, another Brick in the Wall, and then what song is this one? One of My Turns. And then we got some Ted Nugent. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's Prince, Duran Duran. It's a lot. There's a lot in here. I can't really go through all of these because I don't know what's in them all. But yeah, I found these at garage sales. They came in these nifty little cases, carrying cases that you can turn on, carry them. But I thought I should share those with you guys. Alright, that's going to do it for my record collection currently. If I get more, obviously I'm going to update it. And if I get one during record day, you'll see it in this video. Or at least I'll try to record something of it to add to this. So, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my whole collection and watching this. Hopefully I'm in frame too. I didn't check that. I can't see it. There's no screen on here that I can look except on the back. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you want more stuff like this that I show you collections of my things, I will do it. And other than that, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.